put on a long lens, put on high-speed 1600 film, and turned the motor off on the car so I wouldn't have engine shake because it's a slow shutter speed. And I pulled the glass up and used it for a tripod, actually. Leaned on my steering wheel. I locked it and leaned on the window. I sat and shot a roll of film, and I'm sitting in the window drinking a beer. And she walks out, stands right there. I'll shoot a roll of film. It's beautiful technology. I could probably do this sitting in my car right up into my 80s.
Coming up, what lengths will the paparazzi go to get the big money shots? And later, what happens when celebrities attack back?
Princess Di is dead. And who should we see about that?
Welcome back to E's 1 hour look at the paparazzi on assignment. They shoot on the slopes.
Thank you, Jack.
Snap out at sea. And aim from the air.
No matter what you do, it's never good enough. I mean, you push yourself to, like, you can kill yourself doing this.
The paparazzi will go anywhere and do anything for a shot that will bring a big payoff. An exclusive can sell for millions.
Of course, very specific situations is enormous amounts of money. I mean, that's, of course, what everybody wants to hear about. Oh, Michael Jackson's baby, that was worth $1 million.
Jennifer, over here, please.
We left Laura Luongo in Hollywood on the firing line of a celebrity benefit.
Oh, yeah, make it look nice. Come on, Andrew. Nikki, come on, let's see the slit. Nikki, let's see a slit. Yeah, right there. There you go, right here. Over here. You know, wear a slit, show it.
These photographers are credentialed guests, but more often than not, the paparazzi are uninvited. In London, Mark Saunders and Glenn Harvey continue to stand guard at Windsor Castle, their sights set on the Queen.
No, there's no one around at the moment.
Where do you come from, G? No, Jew? You gonna? Yeah, I'll eat with you. You get it? This is a hot dog. Forget about it.
In New York, Russell Turiak waits for Monica Lewinsky to appear. If the photographers don't get the picture, they won't get the paycheck. Fierce competition and pressure from editors can push the paparazzi to extremes. Some even endanger their own lives. Turiak says he did just that when he flew over the wedding of Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith.
They shot at me at a helicopter. Some ranch hands thought it would be real cute to pretend they were skeet shooting, and they shot at a helicopter, which was an insane thing. Could have killed everybody at the wedding.
Most assignments, however, aren't that intense. In fact, a stakeout can take hours, days, even weeks of waiting.
I might not look ready, but that fast, I'm already focused on the spot. If she walks out and walks across the sidewalk, I'm on it. Hopefully, I'm not going to sit here for 2 weeks. I worked about 2 weeks to get this photo of Marlon Brando, and it's about 20 years ago. Every time I'd pull up to the hotel, he would just be walking in the door, and I'd be scrambling for a camera. I missed him like 4 or 5 times, and finally he just said, look, be like, what do you want? He tried to give me money, actually. He wanted to offer me $50. I told him, no, I'm not interested in money. This is my art. He said, okay, go ahead. It's fun to win, you know, to like you have 100 people against you, and you're on your own, you're by yourself, and by your wits and determination, you get the photos.
Good thing with this back to us.
Back in Hollywood, Laura's frustrations continue to mount. She's still waiting for some big-name stars to arrive.
I want Liz and Rosie, or I want nothing. And if I don't get Liz and Rosie, I may not release this. Everyone's always angling for the best shot. You've got to get better than what you already have. It's never good enough.
This event is actually calm compared to some.
No LA photographer or any photographer should really talk about anything until they go to Cannes. It is just so insane. It is so insane.
One year at the Cannes Film Festival, the paparazzi went crazy for model Eva Herzegovina.
And you picture about 300 men who have been working nonstop for about 10 days, long, long hours. She's got on black stiletto, patent leather, thigh-high boots, little tiny hot pants, black patent leather, and a bustier with tassels. And I mean, these guys went nuts. And then she took a whip out.
Sometimes the frenzied atmosphere can lead to violence.
He grabbed the other guy's camera and broke the strobe off it. And this was like a $600 piece of equipment, and this guy went nuts. He started fist fighting him. So I turned around and I said, well, I'm going to take a picture of this. This is photojournalism, right? Click. So next thing another guy takes his camera and smacks me in back of the head. My shirt was covered in blood. And then when I saw this guy hit my lip, I was like, you hurt my face? I'll kill you. You know, I will kill you. Okay, Judith, over here, please, straight ahead.
Watch out, there's Pat the postman.
Coming up, photographers aren't the only ones who lose their cool.
I've got this guy with his hands on my neck, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I was just so scared.
Find out what happens when celebrities have had enough of the paparazzi. Welcome back to E's 1 hour look at the paparazzi. These photographers want celebrity photos. That is, after all, what they get paid for. But sometimes the stars just don't want their pictures taken. Russell Turiak says he really doesn't care.
They start to believe that the world really does revolve around them, but it doesn't. And when they're confronted with a dose of reality, like the paparazzi, well, they don't like that. But that's too bad. This is what you signed on for.
We know that they're doing their job. We know that they make money on a good picture. But I think definitely when you say no, you mean no, and they should take it as no.
But often, the paparazzi don't. Some celebrities say they've had enough, and they're attacking back.
Princess Di is dead. And who should we see about that?
After the death of the princess, George Clooney spoke out against the paparazzi and the tabloid editors who hired them.
If I do something stupid and you get a picture of it, I deserve it. I am a public figure. But if you make it up, or if you cause the problem, or if I'm walking down this with my mom and some guy yells out something to my mother, then you're not trying to get a picture of me walking in doing something stupid. You're trying to make me act. You're trying to make me do something, and that's a problem.
The photographers got the last word at Clooney's next movie premiere, when they put down their cameras in protest.
The word paparazzi, it's a great sounding word, but we're photographers, we're photojournalists, we do a job, but George, in the past 1 or 2 years, above and beyond any other celebrity, has concertedly made an effort to come after us.
All of a sudden, he became the leader of the anti-paparazzi campaign. I mean, who is he?
He's just one of the many stars who is fighting back. But they don't all do it with words. Some battle in court. That's where Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver ended up after 2 tabloid photographers ambushed them as they drove their son to school.
So pretty much across the board on that day.
Can we stop for just a second?
Well, I don't know.
Andrew O'Brien and Giles Harrison were trying to get an exclusive shot of Schwarzenegger, who had just undergone heart surgery, and Shriver, who was pregnant. A representative from the Globe says she wouldn't be interested in such photos.
We'll go to any extreme as long as it's legal to get the story, to get the picture. What these fellows did doesn't fall into that realm.
And people like that should be put in jail.
Everybody is responsible for their own behavior. When somebody breaks the law, they should be arrested for it.
Some angry stars lash out at the paparazzi physically, and they get arrested. That's what happened to Alec Baldwin when he struck Alan Zanger. The photographer was trying to get a shot of the actor, his wife Kim Basinger, and their newborn baby.
Looking forward to testifying?
He's the poor guy low.
Baldwin was tried for assault. While Zanger insisted he did not provoke the incident, Baldwin claimed it was in self-defense.
This was an experience that took place in the moment. And in that moment, I just did not know who this guy was. I didn't know what he was going to do.
The jury's view.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Alexander Baldwin, not guilty of the offense.
And Baldwin isn't the only actor to use physical force. Laura Luongo recalls 2 occasions when she's been on the receiving end of irate celebrities.